After a breakdown in trade talks, Canada has announced counter tariffs on US goods ranging between 15 to 50% from September 8 onwards. Now, this has come in response to Donald Trump imposing that 50% tariff on around $20 billion of Canadian goods. Canada has also announced an aid package of $5.4 billion for workers and firms hit by the US tariffs. Just lay out the context for you first. The Ontario Premier threatened that Canada can cut off electricity and critical minerals supplied to the US. He told the media that everything is on the table if the dispute worsens. He also observed that Trump had underestimated Canadians' willingness to endure economic pain rather than give in to US pressure. Now, why does this matter for the US particularly? You see, critical minerals are increasingly important to American national security. They are essential components of military aircraft, missiles, as well as munitions, which have been depleted in the Iran conflict. And as the US tries to reduce its reliance on China, Canada's role is vital as it is a leading global producer of critical minerals. Aluminium, copper, nickel, uranium make up majority of its critical mineral exports, which increased by 3% to $49.4 billion in 2025. Just last year, Canada's critical minerals exports to US reached $28.8 billion, accounting for 57% of the country's critical mineral exports. In terms of electricity as well, Ontario in particular has a leverage as its power grid connects directly across the US border to Michigan, Minnesota, and New York. Last year, the Ontario Premier had planned to impose a 25% surcharge on electricity exported to these three US states. Also, did language play a role here in the scuttling of the talks? While visiting a shipyard in Quebec, the Canadian Prime Minister told attendees that Canada could not accept a proposed trade deal that would have weakened French language protections in the country, basically accusing America of trying to destroy its key industries. And he made it clear that Canada is not a subsidiary of the United States.
We learned that during the negotiations, the Americans want to destroy our major industries, including the automotive industry, the steel and aluminum industries, with negotiation terms that are not fair. And that's one of the main reasons why we said no. It was a bad deal. Okay.
However, Trump accused Carney of lying on the French language issue for political gain. He said, and I'm quoting, "I would never interfere with Canadians speaking French. In fact, I have never been thought of doing such a stupid thing. I've never even thought of doing such a stupid thing." Earlier, the US president claimed that Canada had been ripping off America for years and also hinted that the US may change Lake Ontario's name to Lake America. Trump also repeatedly riled Canada by suggesting that it should become the 51st state of the US, remember. While a trade deal continues to elude both sides, China may emerge as a key beneficiary here. Earlier this year, Canada reached an agreement with China, remember, to remove trade barriers and reduce tariffs. The agreements with China were expected to unlock export orders worth $3 billion for Canadian businesses. And with Canada's latest slew of counter tariffs, it appears extremely likely that tensions between both countries will worsen even further.